Hello everybody, we're going to be checking out the Celestial Harmony mod. As you can see, Kerbin is gone. This is a home switch mod, but we're just in space. So that's great. Now we can go ahead and check out all the planets that have been added, but not only one star, another one.
Wow!
And that one technically has 2 stars, because it's the very center. This is a well-made star. This looks beautiful. As you can see, there are sun flares. It's 56,921 kilometers. That's pretty big. Took about 5 days for it to rotate too. Next is Dasar, which is a lava planet. Very cool. It is the closest planet to Harmonia, so close that some pools of lava formed, creating sharp edges in flat plains. The lack of craters shows an extremely young surface. It has originally been confused by a very dim lit brown dwarf due to emitting a considerable amount of light. You know, who knows? Valheim is like a Duna or Mars sort of planet. It almost looks like it was supposed to be an Oculus planet. But it's turned on side a little bit. Desert planet. This has small rings and a huge plain. Those probably due to a recent cataclysmic event such as a collision. This place would be great to shoot some movies. Probably. Also, not to mention the skybox. I do like that feature. It looks nice. The next planet on the list is Sanctar. Which is actually our planet. The one we live on. Now this is a home switch mod, which I'm not too fond of. But it does look nice. And they decide to spawn us in nighttime. You can't see it that well, but Sanctar is a very welcoming home world. Falling upon it is extremely luck, as it is a part of a binary. Its sister Alaya has very similar properties. Those qualities made Sanctar the #1 candidate for Kerbal immigration after they lost their home due to unfortunate events. Speaking of the planet, Alaya, which is a secondary binary planet, a very bumpy yet beautiful crater-covered world, perfect for colonial expansion as its habitable. I mean, you can see water, probably plains, but look, there are some hurricanes there. Not just one, like a couple. I wouldn't say it's a binary planet. They don't orbit each other, just watch the orbit path. They're not orbiting each other. Of course, they greatly affect each other. I wouldn't say that. Krob, the only true moon. The colorization was originally thought to be ice cream. Unfortunately, its proximity to Harmonia makes it completely impossible. You know what? I see that somewhat. Oh, another one. Sealy, which is just an asteroid. Yeah, that would be quite a view, though. If you get in Sealy. I can assume it's tiny. Next is Trom, which is probably the Drace of the planet pack. At least it's an egg-shaped ringed dwarf planet. Its original discovery made the scientists quick hungry for an omelet. Some believe it to be a Kraken egg. Kraken egg or not, Troom is an interesting destination. Certainly, I mean, there's a tiny ring system too. Next is Eugalap. It's a smallest satellite orbiting Troom. Yeah, let's see how small it is. It's only 2 kilometers. Which is very tiny. But for like an asteroid, that's actually pretty big. This is the biggest satellite of Troom, Adiv, which is still not that big. It's only 10 kilometers. We've increased size. But from the 85 kilometers Troom is, it's not that big. Next is Etnas, which is even smaller with 1 kilometer. That is a captured asteroid, probably 1 kilometer only. Next is probably the flagship planet of the pack, Magnifica. And wow, that is beautiful. How big is it? Only 5,460 kilometers.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty big. What else? It has ring systems, which are fairly big. They go out probably many more times. Mass, the area, that's a big number right there. To the 14th power. Wow. Phobos, that's totally not Phobos. 3 kilometers. The innermost moon. It is very small and theorized to be a clump of ring matter or being the remnant of an old broken moon. Some say it resembles a primate soul. Yeah, somewhat. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Beakos, which is a walnut, but it's white. And it makes it difficult to reach because it's the innermost moon and it's right in the rings. Unfortunately, because this is in real life, we don't really have to worry about the rings. They're just kind of a PNG. Maybe KSA would do something about rings. Who knows? Krieg. This is a blue moon. But it looks like ice cream, truly. The mountains, like an ice cream cone. If you could guess, it's an icy planet. Then we have Eastberia, which is a very dense moon. There's a very high eroded moon with flakes of hydrocarbons. Bopis is like the last moon. And wouldn't you know it? It looks like the Mun. So Kerbals We definitely want to go there. Nostalgic, I suppose. Larka is the next planet in the list. It might be habitable, I don't know. From the looks, first glance. Let's see. It's a strange planet covered in thick layers of cloud. It suggests that there is a planet-wide ocean. Let's see. Some strange radio signals seem to be emitted from the planet. And there's a science bonus will be received from recovering surface samples of the planet. So there's really nothing to land on. Majesty is a Drace-looking planet, but it's in orbit of this planet, so it probably would be a good place to stay at. Yeah, pit stop. There's a big gap. This thing is bigger than true, which I don't believe is a real planet. It's a dwarf planet. Well, next is Requiem, and it's like, okay, it's an asteroid. I thought it was the last one, but it turned out it is the last one actually. Next is Gia, which is a planet that has dust storms. It is unique. It's icy, and it's dense enough for aero braking, and there looks like tons of storms around it. And Poe, which is a jade-looking planet. As you can see right here, there was a big impact that affected the entire. It might actually have ice cream. You guys will have to find that one out. If it does have ice cream. The next planet is Deception, which is a rotated jewel. Now, its orbit is very eccentric. It's still pretty big, but what are the benefits of coming here? No clue. This would just be the planet 8 of the system. Or like the planet X that may or may not exist. It's time to go to the next star system, which is a binary system. Let me tell you, those suns, they look cool. And the first one is Havoc, very in line of the chaos system, you know. It's a type M star and it's so dim that it gets easily overbrightened by discord, which is the next star. And this is a type G star. It is much larger than Havoc.
That's quite big.
And at long distances, only Havoc is visible. Or Discord. This is the first time I've seen this. Apologies for getting it mixed up. Then we have Refuse as the first planet. Wouldn't you know it, it's another lava planet. Let's go. You can see on the back of it though, so that must be pretty well lit. Science reward will be a reward for Refuse as the lava lakes. Yeah, don't go in the lava lakes. There is a ton of tidal force shifts on the planet, so canonically, it's not going to be good for long. That thing is going to get ripped apart. It's a lava planet as is, so who knows if it's the best to go to. Next is Farewell. Man, these are very doom and gloom type names. I mean, a pretty nice looking gas giant. Yeah. Oh, it's an ice giant actually. Oh, I hope there's ice in it. For all the people that want ice cream. Yeah, at this distance, I can't even see Havoc, which is the red star. The much smaller one, but still. Oh wow, this planet has a habitable zone. So maybe that means Finn is not habitable and in fact has a scab. I'm just gonna assume it's a lava lake. Yep, there are lava lakes and volcanoes. These are giant ones, so they pretty much are a scab. I mean, like look at that one. Giant holes. Something wrong with that. Sublime is a... This is probably habitable. It's the second closest moon to Farewell. Surprisingly lush, but don't get fooled. Okay, so there is life. But it is different. Go figure. I am just going over the brief look I just had. I'll look again. Okay, yeah, it's mostly red vegetation and fungi. Except for the gigantic desert, which formed in the basins. Probably right here. Or here. Overall, still a cool looking planet. Also features a strange blue spot that contrasts with the land around it. Where is this infamous blue spot? Oh, okay, we just probably passed. Around. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait, maybe that's it. That is a blue spot. I wouldn't say it's blue like a weird green. But yeah. Next we have Thack. Another one of the walnut planets. Strange bump on the equator. It's only 15 kilometers. But, I mean, if you want to go to there. Escape is the final moon of the Farewell system. And if you go to the North Pole, you'll get a science bonus, probably because of these canyons. It is a thin atmosphere and dusty terrain. That's all I need to know. That's pretty much it. Unless you want science bonus, I don't know what's required from this planet. Actually, it's not a planet, it's a moon. Next is Colosset, which is a dull planet that has some canyons. Woohoo. And it has a moon, Lorette, which is only 9 kilometers. At one point, it was a asteroid, but it got caught. Let's get that out of here. We know that's not what we're looking for. A much more beautiful planet is Melancholy. Yeah, it reminds me of Deb from what KSB would have had. So the Deb you never had is here. It's the last gas giant in the star system, a large ring system. Like, it's pretty big. The first moon is Nostal. Science bonus. Whoa, what? Last city in Lost Battlefield? What? Well, closest. Strangely enough, it has liquid water on the surface. Okay, there. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. If you guys go to that planet, what lore could possibly be in this?
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory! Now, before I get started on solving
Mod. Who knows? Glacier is the next moon. You know what? It looks like what you would expect from an ice planet. It's white with blue. Makes you think of like ice stuff. And its name is Glacier, so go figure. And you know what this one has? It has an ocean underneath the surface. So kind of like Europa, except probably a lot colder. It has an atmosphere. It's decently big. There is an atmosphere, and it goes up to 37,000 meters, so probably not the densest there is. There's a lot of Arch is the next moon. Extreme science bonuses will award for the equatorial gold stripe. Oh yeah. This planet, not moon, unusual orbit. Let's look at this orbit. I mean, not too unusual. For like an actual full moon. It somewhat does have a weird orbit. Probably not the weirdest there is. It's a retrograde 2. Oh, so actually it is. Well, guess what? If you can guess, there is gold inside the planet, like a lot, because it's a visible gold line. This is just a very interesting system. I highly recommend going to it. The next planet is Mars. And it's a binary system. This is a real binary system, not whatever we were living in. This is a real one. Mar and More, they are two planets. Well, this one has an atmosphere. It's covered in nitrogen snowstorms for days at a time. That probably isn't fun. I'm interested to see what it looks like on land. I bet you there's nothing living there. Next is Bound, which is a lava planet. It's very dull until you get to the back. Then it's very bright. A lava planet. It has big cracks. That is all the planets. We're gonna check. Let's check out the war planet. That very interested in that. Oh dear. What the heck? I thought I was. It turned out I was not in Sandbox. And I did something wrong with Parallax. Yeah, let's speedrun this. in record time, we did it to make it all the way to Vostel, I think. The planet. It was so laggy that I'm gonna have to speed this up. It was extremely laggy, so you guys are gonna have to figure it out yourself. I don't even know if this makes sense, but well, unfortunately, I couldn't find any video evidence, but here's some pictures of what the surface looks like. Very cool. If you guys take interest, I suggest watching. That's about it. See ya.